Hi, this is weather forecaster Liam. In today's video of TRA weather, I'm going to have the very latest on the current Kincade and Getty, California wildfires that have burned thousands of acres over just the past few days. And we won't have one, but 2 rounds of snow this week, where over 1 foot of snow is possible, and it may even linger for some areas into Halloween. And behind the massive cold front that will be bringing this snow is extremely cold air for this time of the season, with some areas seeing 30-degree below average temperatures. All of this is coming up on TRA weather. Here's some video of drivers driving through the Getty Wildfire in Los Angeles. And you can just see fire everywhere, as thousands had to evacuate their homes as the fire rapidly grew overnight. And very early this morning, the Los Angeles Fire Department Captain Eric Scott had a few things to say about the Getty Wildfire.
Currently, we're at the 405 freeway near the Getty Center. The major areas of concern are Mandeville Canyon, Mountain Gate, and then the fire is moving in a westward direction. So what started out as an approximate 50-acre fire has now grown into 250 and growing. There's approximately 3,300 homes that are under mandatory evacuation, and we have approximately 500 firefighters from the ground and air battling those areas.
And I'm sure those numbers have gone up even higher. And here's the California fire info. We will start with the Kincade fire, where its location started 64.6 miles west of Sacramento, California. It's been burning for 4 days, and it's burned 66,231 acres, and it's only 5% contained. That acres burn number is expected to go up even higher. And in that area, the humidity is only at 8%, and the winds are sustained at 10 miles per hour, with gusts higher than that. As we go to the Getty fire info, it started just 1.5 miles north by northeast of Los Angeles, California. It's been burning for 8 hours as of this recording, and it's burned 610 plus acres. And that was the last time it was updated. So I wouldn't be surprised if 3, 4, 5,000 acres have been burned since that was last updated. And it's 0% contained. And now the humidity may be up a little bit by 13%, and the wind is a little slower at 8 miles per hour, but that really isn't going to slow down this fire very much. And now you're seeing in the center of the screen is the fire risk from the Storm Prediction Center, where Redden, Sacramento, San Francisco, Santa Barbara, Los Angeles, and San Diego are all either in elevated, critical, or extreme fire condition areas. And also on the right is the current National Weather Service watches and warnings for California. And a very large amount of California is under red flag warnings due to those high fire weather conditions. So what would really be nice right now is some rain for California to wash away those fires, or even just help the firemen to wash them out. But as you see here, absolutely no rain is expected in California or even near California for the next 7 days. And if local emergency officials tell you to evacuate, please listen to their warnings. They're only looking out for your safety. Things can be replaced, people can't. Prayers go out to everyone in the path of the Kincade and Getty wildfires. So we are going to be having some very cold temperatures on the way for most of the United States as a cold front moves its way eastward. And this is the average temperature anomalies for Wednesday night. In the central and western half of the United States are very well below average. Some areas getting to 30 degrees below average in that light pink shaded area. Now it is looking really above average in the east, and it currently is, but that will change going into the weekend. And to show you just how cold it's going to get, going to show you the low temperatures for Tuesday and Wednesday night. Here's Tuesday. So in the central and western portion of the United States, you're seeing a lot of 20s and teens on this map. Even some areas in the mountains reaching single digits and minus single digits. We can even see one area in northwestern Colorado reaching minus 16 degrees. So some very cold air for this time of the season on the way for much of the United States. Now we go forward to Wednesday's low temperatures. You can almost see where that cold front line is. starts in northwestern Ohio, southeastern Indiana, starts to go more southward as we go into western Kentucky and Tennessee, and it ends in central Mississippi and southeastern Louisiana. You can even see one area in Mississippi at 72 degrees and just a little west of there in northeastern Louisiana at 46 degrees. And we see even a larger area of 20s and teens across the central and western portions of the United States. Now, it might not get as cold as it is in the central and western portion of the United States in the east, but you guys in the east are definitely going to feel a cool down. Now here's a look at the current National Weather Service hazards map, where you can still see those red flag warnings in California, but also seeing a lot of pink and light purple on this map. Those are winter storm warnings and watches. The warnings and watches in the Rockies region are for the second round of snow. And the watches in the north, in the states of Upper Michigan, Wisconsin, and even into Iowa and Minnesota, is for the first round of snow. You can keep in touch with these watches, warnings, and advisories at the National Weather Service website. So let's time it all out. Here's the future radar forecast from the NAM 12KM model. A time will be in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. And this shot is for 8 p.m. Eastern Time Monday, where we're looking at the entire United States radar, where we're seeing some rain in the southeast, mainly in Florida and very southern Georgia. Also some rain and some snow in the central portion of the United States. That'll be our first snowmaker. And we go to the northwestern portion of the United States, where we're dealing with a lot of snow in the states such as Idaho, Wyoming, and Montana. That'll be our second and main snowmaker. We go forward to 2 a.m. Eastern Time Tuesday, very, very early in the morning, where that snow becomes a little more numerous both in the Northwest and Ohio Valley region, mainly in eastern Iowa, southeastern Minnesota, Wisconsin, and upstate Michigan. Now, Illinois, you may get some snow, but you'll mainly be rain or a wintry mix. But I believe snow will come to you guys in the second round. We go forward 2 frames forward to 11 a.m. Eastern Time Tuesday morning, where we're dealing with some tropical moisture in the southeast. Not expecting that to be severe, though expect some decent rain. Now we're seeing that low pressure system make its way southeastward now, starting to get some snow in southwestern South Dakota, western Nebraska, now starting to get into states such as Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. We go forward 2 frames forward to midnight Tuesday going into Wednesday, where we're still dealing with some scattered rain in the southeast, but that snow in the central portion of the United States has really widened out. Now we're seeing a lot of snow in Nebraska, Kansas, and western Oklahoma, but mainly in western Oklahoma and northern Texas will be a rain, snow, sleet mix. Also some freezing rain possible. Could get ice accumulations of 1/4 of an inch, but that'll be in the highest amount you will see out of the system. Go forward 2 frames forward to 11 a.m. Eastern Time Wednesday, where we're seeing a line of rain make its way eastward. That'll be that cold front. Now, I'm not expecting that line of storms to be too severe. Maybe a rumble of thunder or two, but that should be about it. And still seeing snow in the same areas in the central portion of the United States. Now, this frame is for 11 p.m. Eastern Time Wednesday. Still seeing that line of rain, about the same intensity as it once was Wednesday morning. Now we're seeing snow in eastern Kansas, north and northwestern Missouri, south and southeastern Iowa, and now starting to get into the states of Wisconsin and Illinois. Go forward 2 frames to 2 p.m. Eastern Time Thursday. Now we're into Halloween Day, where we're still seeing that line of storms make its way eastward, where most of the eastern half of the United States will have a very rainy and soggy Halloween. And either tomorrow or Wednesday, I will have the 2019 Halloween forecast. So tune in to see that if you are going to have rain or snow or clear skies. And we'll go forward one more time to Thursday night, Halloween night, where we're dealing with some very rainy and soggy conditions in the northeast and southeast. We're also still dealing with some snow in the Ohio Valley region. States such as northern Indiana, northern Illinois, eastern Wisconsin, and Michigan and upstate Michigan. As we go to your snowfall totals from the GFS model for that first round of snow, you see those areas in blue and light blue shaded areas will be mainly seeing 1 to 2 inches of snow. You could squeeze out 3, 4, maybe even 5 inches of snow in the very light shaded blue areas, but most areas will see 1 to 2 inches of snow out of the first snow event. Now we go to the second snow event. You can see much higher totals than the first one in much larger area. You can see some areas in southeastern Iowa and western Illinois reaching a foot to 16 inches of snow. Now, I think that's overdoing it just a little, but I wouldn't be surprised if some areas in northern Missouri, southeastern Iowa, very western Illinois, and southwestern Wisconsin could see between 10 inches, maybe even a foot of snow. And we go over to the NAM model where you see it's much different. It goes back on those totals by quite a bit, where you're showing the GFS model was showing 12 inches in one area. This is showing about 3 to 4. So NAM model and the GFS model are not in good agreement at all. We go to the CMC model, and it's even lighter on those totals, showing 1 to 2 inches, where the GFS was showing a foot of snow. So that's about a 10 inches of snow difference between the CME and the GFS. So these models definitely have some work to do going on into the next few days. Okay, here's about the winter storm. Snowfall will be medium. Snowfall rate will be medium. Cold temperatures will be medium. Most areas at first, when this snow event is happening, we'll see temperatures in the low 30s to mid 20s. So cold temperatures won't be very cold. Wind will be medium. Ice will be medium. Again, could have some ice accumulations in the western Oklahoma, northern Texas region of up to a quarter of an inch, but I think that'll be the most you see, if you even see that, out of this event, and power outages will be low. The info on this storm is for Tuesday through Friday. The main threat is snowfall, and the lowest threat is power outages. If I get any additional information on this storm event, I will keep you all updated and informed on my Twitter page at TRA Weather. Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you haven't already, like and share this and subscribe to my channel TRA Weather. Thank you. See you next time.